Imagine being an escrow agent trusted by some of the most dangerous figures in Arizona. Charles Morgan lived that life, and his mysterious death in 1977 raises the haunting question. Was it a tragic suicide or a calculated murder to silence secrets he knew too much about? Today, we're diving into one of the most perplexing cases tied to the Mafia in American history. Charles Morgan wasn't just any escrow agent. With over 20 years in the business, he had built a reputation as someone who could be trusted to handle high-stakes real estate deals. But behind this success, Morgan was tangled in the underworld, specifically Arizona's organized crime scene. The Mafia valued his skills, particularly his ability to launder money through real estate deals. This delicate balance between legal and illegal operations placed Morgan in dangerous territory, and the cracks began to show just months before his death. Before his death, Morgan was involved in a particularly shady land deal rumored to be tied to organized crime. The deal was more than just business. It had life-or-death implications. Friends noticed that Morgan became paranoid, always looking over his shoulder. He confessed to feeling watched and even claimed to have received threats. His meetings with mobsters became more frequent, and it became clear that this wasn't just another real estate deal. His life was on the line. On a quiet June morning, Charles Morgan was found dead in his office, slumped over his desk with a gunshot wound to the head. At first glance, it seemed like a suicide, but things didn't add up. There were no defensive wounds, and key documents related to the controversial land deal were missing. Police quickly shifted focus to foul play. Nearby surveillance footage showed a mysterious figure entering and exiting Morgan's building around the time of his death, fueling even more suspicion. Was this shadowy individual responsible for silencing Morgan before he could reveal what he knew? As investigators dug deeper, they uncovered a labyrinth of connections between Morgan and the Mafia. He was holding on to sensitive information, potentially devastating for some high-level crime bosses. This made him a prime target. Detectives found text messages between Morgan and someone known only as Viper, hinting that Morgan was negotiating a deal far more dangerous than anyone realized. At the same time, a former associate came forward, claiming Morgan had been threatened multiple times and pressured to make the Mafia's demands a reality. The investigation soon revealed a power struggle within Arizona's Mafia, with rival factions vying for control over lucrative land deals. The more investigators uncovered, the clearer it became that Morgan's death wasn't just about money. It was about eliminating a threat. The official story of Charles Morgan's death remains unsolved. While some argue it was a suicide fueled by paranoia, others believe it was a well-executed hit to ensure Morgan took his secrets to the grave. The Mafia's history of silencing those who knew too much adds weight to the theory that Morgan's death was no accident. Like and subscribe to Baffling Mysteries for more stories that leave you questioning the truth behind some of the world's darkest secrets.